what's up, ladies and gentle-tubers? Today I wanted to talk to you about motorcycles and marriage problems. So stay tuned. Okay guys, I'm here in southern Utah once again. We are riding by Sand Hollow State Park, and if you want to follow the rally tracks that I'm creating for the Southern Utah Ever Ride Borderlands Rally, some kind of name, etc., with sprinkles on top, then follow me at mapmytracks.com/everride. There's a link in the description below. I recommend you always check the link in the description for all kinds of goodies and tidbits. But yeah, you can download the GPX tracks, you can load it onto Google Earth, you can see how fast I'm going, you can see how absolutely slow I go, all that stuff. Anyway, let's get to the topic at hand, and that is marital bliss versus motorcycling. Now this question comes from Cody M., one of the legion of old motorcycles. Super cool guy, can't wait to ride with him up in Victoria, British Columbia in the coming month on my adventure. But he sent me a question. He said, hey, I'm having a baby soon. My wife wants me to sell a bike, but I know that's not a good idea. What do you do? How do you balance adventure and making your wife happy and family and all that stuff? And I already talked a little bit about family, but I do want to talk specifically about my wife and kind of how our relationship is structured, because, you know, this channel isn't all about motorcycling. We talk about how to get the most out of your motorcycling. So if you have a wife or a girlfriend who doesn't want to let you motorcycle, then you got problems. All relationships are different, and all the dynamics to relationships are different. But I want to tell you about my wife and just kind of how we work it. Now, if I were to go straight here, I know I could get in. It says dead end, but it's not. That is access to Sand Hollow State Park, which was featured in Moto 5. And here's Sand Hollow Reservoir, which is amazing. Lots of diving. We've got awesome beaches down there, cliff jumping and rock climbing over there. This is amazing. And we got like a little Moab up there. There's little crops of sandstone, and there's sandy trails and everything up there. Amazing. I can't wait to go up there. And hopefully we can do that on the Southern Utah Rally. Look at this guy. What a boss. Yeah, awesome. That's cool. It's like a Mad Max mobile back there. That's cool. We should get Ben Brawley one of those bad boys. Oh yeah. Well, anyway, our relationship is, I think it's kind of unique. We very, very rarely fight. And when we do, it is usually always about the same thing, and that is basically just time management. That is spending more time doing something irrelevant instead of time with the family. Now, my wife knows that if she told me when I got home from this ride right now, and she said, honey, I'm sick of it, sell the motorcycles, she knows I would do it right then and there. I would list them that second. However, I am confident that she would never do that, because she knows me and trusts me enough to know that if she requested that, if she thought that was vital to our marriage, our relationship, family time, if she requested that, I would do it. And I would go back to work as a teacher or go flip burgers at McDonald's or whatever. And she knows that. It's because she knows that. It's because she knows that I would literally do anything for her, that she reciprocates and she does anything for me. For example, this whole channel, all of these dreams, all of this adventuring is made possible by my wife, Mrs. Adventure, I call her affectionately, because she's allowing me to do these things. And I don't say allowing it like, you know, I've got a short leash or anything like that. I say allowing it because she knows that it's my passion, and she wants me to live my dreams. Another thing that's super cool about my wife is she doesn't care about money. we've been able to live our whole married lives basically well under the poverty line, but we've always been happy. Our marriage and our lives haven't really been based on things, but rather experiences. So being out of debt and having a wife that's been okay with being out of debt has been a huge factor in the motorcycle adventures. We have had the same 1994 Honda Accord for almost our whole marriage. We don't get into any debt. The only debt we have is like $1,000 left on a school loan and our mortgage. Because we're both okay with living a simple life that's filled not with things, but with people and memories. And so that's kind of a focus in both of our lives. And I think that's a powerful tool in our relationship, is we share the same goals and we want the same things. Oh man, I know the wide angle is not going to catch it very well, but as I come over this crest, holy moly, that's just amazing. I love this place. So, to answer your question, how do I keep the motorcycle and keep the wife happy? Wow, nobody in the motorcycling community is gonna like this except for the wives and the girlfriends. What I would do in your situation, if your wife requested for you to sell the motorcycle, drop everything and sell it. Drop everything and sell it. Focus, number one, on your family and your kids. And you know what? When you show that you're willing to drop everything for the family, when the time comes and you say, "Hun, I would really like to take a motorcycle adventure. I'd really like to get another motorcycle. You know that I love that." Then hopefully she's the type of person who will reciprocate and say, "You know what? I think that's cool because you're responsible. Because you respected my decision when I told you now is not the time for motorcycling." Now, another one of my YouTube buddies, a little bit younger, he said, "Ooh, horses." No, he didn't say, "Ooh, horses." He said, you know, I've had some injuries. I got hurt on my motorcycle, and my doctor and my dad don't want to let me go motorcycle anymore. He said, "What should I do?" I said, "Man, your relationship with your dad is so much more important than motorcycle trips. So obey your dad. Honor your father and your mother. Respect your parents. Respect your wife. And show them respect through your actions. And then when it comes time, when it's that time and you say, you know what, I could really use some moto therapy. You know that I can be responsible with this." And they say, "You know what? You can be responsible. Go ahead and get a motorcycle, have fun, but be careful." Because why? Because I love you. Because they love you and you love them. It is a mutual respect. I feel like friggin' Dr. Phil. Dr. Phil on a motorcycle. Boom, baby. Let's do some Dr. Phil some lines. I'm such a nerd. So you guys, I know that that's not what you wanted to hear. I know that that is so far from the whole motorcycling perspective of independence and freedom and ride when I want, where I want, because you ain't controlling me, bitch. That's just not how it works if you want to have happiness in your life. It's all give and take. And you know what? You know what sucks is that some people, and I know some wives and some girlfriends out there, they're not going to give. They're going to take, and they're going to take away your motorcycle, and you're never going to get it back. But you need to weigh what's more important, your wife, your family, or riding a motorcycle. So you guys, be good to your families, be good to your wives, put them first, and everything else will just work out, okay? Much love, you guys, and hopefully you get to keep your motorcycle and everybody's happy, but really, put family first. So much love, Ever Ride out.